We are Black. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Black, to another video. Mr. Wizard, we back on track. We have traveled the multiverse. That was a very scary ride. Let's just say that. We've traveled the multiverse. We've done a lot of that. But we're back on track now. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is Mastodon night. It's Mastodon night, people. Come on, you know what this is about. But before we get into any of that, Mr. Wizard, what do the people have to do before they watch this video? Please inform the public.
It's gonna get dry in it's gonna get really heated during the apocalypse. You don't want your lips to get all chapped. So what is it? What do you think we need to do, Raheem? We gotta lube up them lips.
Yes, sir. Let me go ahead and lube up my lips before we begin. Want them cracking and bleeding. Ladies and gentlemen, this video is, please, Vaseline, if you can sponsor us or send us free product, that would be much appreciated on your part. You are forever goated. You've been with us since birth. Thank you. But tonight is Mastodon night, people. Yes. Before I get started, there are affiliate links in the description down below. Check those out. Utilize them to the bestest of your abilities without any more distractions or disruptions. Mr. Wizard, I'm gonna go first. This time. Just this time. For Mastodon night, I'm bringing two true Mastodons, two true Titans. Literally, two Titans. The first one I'm bringing is a big old ape. Yeah, I'm bringing Kong. Yeah, I'm bringing Kong. And he...
Rest in peace, Harambe.
What'd you say?
Rest in peace, Harambe.
Why are you saying rest in peace, Harambe?
5 years, still never forget. His big Papa Kong is here to avenge him.
Papa Kong. That's the new name. Papa Kong. I got Papa Kong. All right. I got Papa Kong for the Monsterverse. And he is fusing with, now I can't totally pronounce this one's name. I'm probably going to butcher it, but I'm going to do my best. His name is Alcyoneus. Alcyoneus is a Titan regarding Greek mythology. Alcyoneus. I think I'm pronouncing it right. So he is a Titan. Those are the two Mastodons I'm fusing. Mr. Wizard, who are you bringing to Mastodon night?
After shattering one branch of the Spider-Verse, it's really got my confidence up, man. It's just really got it going. I'm feeling like a god again. I'm feeling like a god.
Oh no.
I'm adding a new I'm adding another title. I'm adding the great hero, the great sage, the anime wizard equal to heaven.
Why do you keep, this is not even a title. This is a paragraph. Your title is a paragraph, sir.
So I need somebody to enforce my will. So for my first combatant, I'm bringing in the tyrant. I'm bringing in Bartholomew Kuma from One Piece.
Oh,
he's a real big boy.
Oh boy, not One Piece.
And with him, I am bringing in a character from Dragon Ball. We keep coming back there. I'm bringing in Botama from the 6th universe. I think that's where he's from.
Interesting. When you said One Piece, we actually haven't talked much about One Piece on this channel, quite surprisingly. It's only been like maybe in a couple episodes, but not. Okay.
Yeah, I've only brought like 3 characters from One Piece.
Yeah. But that's okay. We got way more on the way. Okay, so That sounds. Actually sounds like a fair. It doesn't sound like I'm going to lose too badly. It sounds like it will be a fair fight. So we shall see. We shall see. So
It's definitely going to be an interesting one.
yeah, it definitely will be. So I know going going over to Papa Kong. All right, Kong is his official name, but Papa Kong. We're gonna call him Papa Kong tonight. I know Papa Kong's gonna have some limitations because he's just an ape, just a really big ape. He doesn't have any, channeling energy inside of him or, whatever, right? So I knew that going in, right? But I mean, let's not let's not act like we're not talking about King Kong here. I mean, King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Shout out if you recognize that reference. All right, but yeah, exactly.
Movie.
King Kong. Let's not forget he is a king. This is King Kong, people. So I'm going to read a little bit what he can do. Kong is protective of the other animals around him on Skull Island, as well as those who do not wish to harm him. He is massive. Kong might get larger, still, as he is never outright confirmed to have stopped growing in Godzilla vs. Kong, which basically means in the Godzilla vs. Kong movie that came out earlier this year, that more than likely was probably not his full potential. That wasn't his full peak of size.
Probably and he was puberty.
And he wasn't that far from Godzilla, which lets me know that he might eventually outgrow Godzilla, which is kind of scary because that's like a big lizard versus a bigger ape. That is like, whoa, that changes things. So, I mean, he has anger issues. I mean, he's an ape, right? So he's very intelligent, right? Apes in general are intelligent. So he's going to be very intelligent. He's big. He can jump. He can climb. Things of that nature. Okay, let me go to the fun part. Alcyoneus. Alcyoneus is a titan. He is a giant. He was able to battle Hercules, although he did lose against Hercules. I gotta put that out there. I mean, but it's Hercules. I mean, okay, come on. Right.
Yeah.
He did lose against Hercules. Let's see. What can he do? Oh, he can sense souls. It doesn't say he can kill them. He can just sense them. He can sense when a soul is hiding or is present. He actually has. Okay, never mind. Alcyoneus not looking too good. Not looking too good. Alcyoneus is the only immortal who does not bleed. He instead bleeds oil. So he doesn't bleed blood, he bleeds oil. So I don't know if that helps, but Alcyoneus's body.
What is that?
Huh?
What is that axe Kong normally uses made, or doesn't that conduct electricity or something?
Oh, the axe that Kong uses?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does because he used Godzilla's atomic breath, so radio electricity, I guess.
Okay, because I was about to say maybe you could light that oil that Alcyoneus leaks.
And that's everybody dies.
That's your nuke button.
It's my nuke button. But I didn't. Okay, so on purpose, I didn't bring the axe just because I was like, let me just do him, right? But I didn't know if that was okay. I didn't want to like cheat or anything. But since I can use that, I'm definitely using that axe. But in order for me to use that, Godzilla's atomic breath has to be present. And since Godzilla's not here, the axe is pretty much pointless because it's just an axe at that point. But Alcyoneus's body is made of the riches of the underworld, meaning his entire body is made of something under Pluto's realm of power. So I'm sure I can get into more in detail in a second, but Mr. Wizard, please explain your character's powers and abilities, sir.
All right. So first I'm gonna go over Kuma. Like, all right. So, like most folks in One Piece, he has consumed a devil fruit, the paw fruit. I believe, yeah, the paw fruit. This power allows him to essentially repel with it, like be able to repel things with his hand, like be able to repel like air pressure, somehow repel a person's pain. Like it's weird.
Mm.
Let me see. All right, here we go. Padahando can use. Okay, yeah. So he is able to create. So he is able to basically shoot out air bullets by essentially repelling it with his palms, and he's able to create shock waves with his hands. Let me see. Let me see. As for his speed, it seems like his reaction time is pretty. It seems like his reaction time is pretty quick because he was able to interrupt a fight between the Admiral Kizaru and the Mad Swordsman and the I forget his epithet, Silver's Rayleigh. Kizaru, by the way, is a person capable of going at light speed. So that's at least some kind of indication of what kind of mental processes he's going at if he is able to interfere with a fight with somebody who's that fast. Let me see. The big theme that I went with here, the big theme I went with these two characters is essentially people who can repel attacks back at you. Like Kuma is able to do this with his paw fruit, and Botama is able to do it because he's just essentially a rubber ball. Like that's basically all he is. Like he's just one giant rubber bear, and normal attacks don't work on him. Like physical punches or anything like that don't really work on him.
Man.
But I think you might have the advantage here because these guys are like 20 feet at most, and Kong is like 100 and something feet.
Alcyoneus, I think, is how tall is this dude? Let me see. He has an iron staff that is the size of a totem pole.
I'm trying to think of how big a totem pole, how big is the average totem pole?
As soon as described, he's bigger than polybolts, being over 40 feet tall. So he's 40 feet. So he's over 40 feet tall.
So at the very least, you're twice my height.
This sounds interesting. Wow, Kong is bigger than him? Wow.
Kong is like 100 and something feet.
Kong,
he's throwing hands with Godzilla.
How are you gonna climb the Empire State Building, Kong, when you are the Empire State Building?
You not know how big the Empire State Building is?
I don't know how tall it is, and I don't know like the number. How tall is it? Let me see.
Yeah, the Empire State Building is 1,400 feet.
Dang. And Kong's only what, 100?
Yes.
Jeez, I did not realize it was okay. Jeez. Okay. So, I actually know how I can beat you, actually. Now, it's not even about size at this point. Let's see.
I mean, you can kind of just eat me, and that would be the end of it for the most part. You can kind of just eat me. I'm 1/10 of your size.
That too, but I'm gonna beat you like a real man. I can, if in my home territory, you cannot kill me. No matter how damaged I am, I will simply reform. However, once dragged out of my home territory, you can kill me by any means. However, the only person that has done that was Hercules. He single-handedly dragged me out and defeated me by carrying out my territory. And even if you wanted to come in my territory and drag me out, here's another thing. I was able to fend off Hazel and Arion, those are other Titans. Hazel and Arion even though they were traveling at supersonic speed. So even though you mentioned that you can travel at supersonic speed, you more than likely will not be able to bring me out my territory, which means I can still beat you.
Well, I said Kuma had a reaction time that might be equivalent to light speed because he was able to like interrupt a battle between Kizaru and Silver's Rayleigh. Kizaru is a being that is essentially made out of light and can attack at the speed of light.
Wait. Supersonic speed and speed of light
is slower than light.
Oh man.
But I still can't really do much to you because you are like 200 and 200 feet tall. You can kind of just punt me into space. Like my character is essentially a rubber ball. You can punt me like a kickball.
Okay, I'll take that then. And then Kong, I beat you. I could actually beat you just with the axe. Honestly, just a regular axe. I could just like a golf putt. I can just four.
Kind of see what else he is capable of. All right, here we go. I'm gonna all right. The pawpaw fruit, a devil fruit. All right, allows the user to push anything they touch and is physically represented as the paw prints on the user's hands. Kuma is always all right. Gloves, blah blah blah. Is that the user is able to push practically anything they touch and send it flying at extremely high speeds. This includes both tangible materials such as people and objects and intangible materials such as air, the ghosts generated by Gecko Morio, and the sensation of physical pain. This power offers the user an incredible advantage in battle, allowing them to deflect any physical attacks. They are also able to harness their abilities to perform offensive maneuvers, such as repelling the very air around them at the speed of light, supposedly. One misconception about the power of the fruit is that the user can teleport at will. This is incorrect. Okay, so essentially, most of your physical attacks I can repel back at you, and for the most part, I'm not really going to be doing a whole lot of damage to you for real, because basically I'm just going to be shooting air bullets at you. While they're lethal, it's still a character that's kind of tanked atomic blasts at point blank range. You might not be able to precisely punt me into space, but you can most certainly throw me into space.
Throw you. Well, this is one of not many where both my characters actually beat both of your characters. Very, very proud of this. I want my respect though. You've disrespected me the last time I won a W. You've disrespected me, and I will not tolerate that in this one.
I'm still blaming you for this. Because for how many episodes have we had where like with you bringing in all these Dragon Ball characters into the realm of the Mastodons? Half of them ain't even Mastodons, by the way. It's got me in that frame of mind that okay, I might not have to bring giant characters against you.
Wait. That first of all, that's your fault. This is the Mastodon. You know what the rules are. Secondly, I didn't bring any Dragon Ball characters. I brought.
Yes, you've brought Broly into this. You've brought Perfect Cell into this.
But that's the main thing. That's the thing. They're
Cell
Mastodons.
ain't even a Mastodon. He's just 7. You brought Piccolo into this.
Piccolo is 7 feet.
Yes,
but that's a Mastodon, bro.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you just saying that because you're like 4 feet tall? Is that your classification of a Mastodon? Anybody over 5'6". Anybody who can reach the top shelf, that's a mastodon to you. Like, that is why I brought these relatively smaller characters, because it seemed like that's where we were going with this. But then you brought a character who's like 200 feet tall who could easily throw me into space.
Oh, I'm so weak. Oh man. 4 feet. Bro, hold up. Okay, first of all, oh man, that was funny. First of all, bro, you can't get mad at me for following the rules. The reason why, since we're talking, you know what? You're making this episode longer than it should be, but I'm here for it. The reason why I bring the Dragon Ball Z characters, for one, Piccolo is 7 feet. That is a mastodon. Our rules are considerably tall people, considerably tall. 7 feet is if I wanted to, I could bring Shaq to the mastodon, and I would be more than qualified to do so. Right? I could bring Shaq. Okay, Piccolo 7 feet, mastodon. Broly over like 9 feet, mastodon. Okay, you can't get mad at me for that. This episode, it's a mastodon, bro. Kong, a mastodon. Alcyoneus, Greek mythology, a mastodon, over 40 feet tall. You're just mad because you can't beat me in this episode. You can't take a L like a man, like a real wizard. And don't come at me, right? Just because you're losing. Don't come at me for my height, okay? I'm just the referee. I'm the coach, okay? You're coming. First of all, for viewers, I am not 4 feet, okay? I want to make that very clear.
He's 3. So I'm sorry, he's not 4 feet. He's 3. That's my bad. I rounded up. He's 3'9". My bad. I rounded up. 5 or more raise the score. 4 or less let it rest.
Uh, 3'9". I'm 3'9". Oh man. The world may never know.
He is truly the Muggsy Bowl of YouTube. He is truly the Muggsy Bowl of YouTube.
But yeah, bro. Like, I mean, technically speaking, you're a mastodon. Like, so you can get mad at me, but these are all mastodons I've listed. I follow the rules.
So what you're saying is, all right, I'm entering myself into this battle. Let's go. I am a mastodon. Let's go.
Oh, you want to face Kong and Alcyoneus? Really?
Yeah, I have the. I was able to destroy I was able to take over dimensions. They can't do anything to me.
What?
Remember, I took over Prismo's time room.
That was Prismo. That wasn't you.
That was me who took over Prismo's time room.
No. That's not how this works. It's not.
That is how this.
Okay. Then I'm Broly. Then I'm Broly.
No, that's not how that works.
No.
What you do is essentially call. What you do is essentially call folks and tell them to fight. What I do is I overthrow them and force them to fight.
All right. I overthrow Jarryd. Hey, also, I brought Jarryd to a mastodon one. Jarryd is only 5. Jarryd is only 5'5" or something like that. 5'6".
Yeah, that's not a mastodon.
He's
That's not a mastodon at all.
But he's not a superhuman. Where am I gonna put him? He's not a superhuman.
Okay. When this episode is over, you and me need to talk about adding a fourth weight class to this. Because a mastodon needs to be at least 10 feet tall. At least.
Okay.
Because 7 foot, like, that's not really, like, it's impressive, but it's not really a mastodon. That's just a tall boy.
So Broly is not a mastodon?
He's a beefy boy, but he ain't he ain't a mastodon.
All right. 10 feet, fine. But I followed the rules in this one. I did bring both parties who were over 10 feet. You're just mad because you lost. So take your L like a real wizard. Take your L. Ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to the conclusion of this video. I don't have time to argue with this boy about how I earned my W. You saw it. You witnessed it. Fair and square. I earned my W. You just can't handle the L. Ladies and gentlemen, I have finally won. Fair and square.
King Kong and Dutch Army. Yeah, you go ahead and close this out because I'm gonna burn this whole thing down. I'm gonna burn this whole thing down.
I have beaten this boy fair and square with both my characters. Both my characters beat both of your characters. I'm rubbing it in your face for a reason because for 125 episodes, I have lost consecutively. Do you know how that feels? No, you don't, because you have won 125 episodes consecutively. You have no idea.
I didn't lose. It's all a conspiracy.
Oh my gosh.
It's all a conspiracy.
Wait a minute. Wait. How come every time I lose, it's okay, Raheem, you just didn't bring the best. But every time you lose, it's a conspiracy. Oh, the gods are against me. Oh, this.
Raheem, you did bring the best, and you watched them die repeatedly. It's a conspiracy because the gods have something against me. The gods clearly have something against me. How else do you explain the great sage equal to heaven? My full title. The great hero, the anime wizard, the great sage equal to heaven. How else do you think it is plausible for me to lose? Bro, it is all part of a conspiracy.
Bro, the Watcher episode, the Watcher, I beat you. You still haven't accepted that L. The Watcher, I beat you, bro.
You weren't there. Where were you?
That's not right.
You weren't there to accept the W, so it's vacant.
Oh, that's foul. That's really foul. That's how low you, sir.
The gods gave me the gods corrupted my vision. They gave me they corrupted my vision. I saw in a corrupted timeline. That was not the true ending.
Oh my God.
That was not the true ending of that battle.
I ain't got time to argue with this boy. We're gonna conclude this video. I won this one. All right.
Comment down below. Hashtag the sage was right.
No.
I want to see hashtag justice for the sage. It's all a conspiracy. Comment that down below. Comment who you want to see next. Be sure to put some pressure on that notification bell. So you can see the wizard try to reclaim his place, or you can see video evidence of this conspiracy that he has been using to keep me down. And be sure to subscribe to the What If series for more content.
I won this one.